Test.
Test.
Yeah, it's good. I can hear you. Hello everybody, welcome to Ace in the Hole, the channel aimed at men over 40 who are interested in some fitness advice, some fun, and some truth. If you like it, or if you don't, please hit the like, subscribe, share, and the bell-shaped notification button so that you can get notified when I make a new video. Today I've got a special guest in the hole. I worry about bombing on stage. He runs the Boston Marathon. I'm not even a member of the Mile High Club. He puts rockets up, maybe even higher. Maybe? Or I should say higher.
Oh, much higher.
Way higher. The summertime, Australians will throw shrimp on him. I'm very lucky to have in the hole Brent Barbee. Thanks for being here, mate.
You bet, AC.
Do you have any cousins called Ken?
Negative.
That would be hilarious.
It would be pretty funny.
Ken Barbee. So the Boston Marathon, how long away?
April 15th.
Why is it on a Monday?
That's Patriots Day. It's tradition. Yeah, very patriotic. I like that. I'm used to racing on a Sunday, Saturday, but Boston's on a Monday.
Probably every leap year it'll be easier.
Yeah, I suppose you get an extra day of training.
That's the worst part about it, isn't it? All the training.
Oh no. Well, it depends on how you feel about it. I love to run, so
yeah.
So I love the training. It's great.
With marathon running, you've got to be 100% commitment, right?
Yeah.
It's either, oh, I'm going to do a marathon, and that's 100% commitment just to train for it for a regular guy, or I'm going to be a marathon runner.
Yeah. People come in different categories when it comes to marathon running. You can have somebody who's never done much running and they want to build up to the marathon, and for somebody like that, you know, it's definitely 100% commitment. Then if you've got somebody who's been, you know, running a lot for a number of years, they have a big base built up, you know, not every marathon has to be a PR attempt. You know, you might do a marathon for fun, so you'll still do the training and you'll still be committed, but, you know, you won't necessarily be laser focused and just, you know, putting in all the hard work you would put in if you're really trying to, you know, perform at your best.
So what do you say to a person that wants to do a marathon just because it's there, you know? The way that Hillary would say it. Sir, not her.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. If you want to do it, just do it. When I started down this road, I started running about 4 years ago, 2015. Prior to that, I was somewhat overweight, not obese, but smoking. I'd smoked cigarettes for a long time, and I had a buddy that I grew up with who runs ultra marathons, like 50 to 100 mile races.
So that's the severely mentally deranged.
Yeah. So he'd been bugging me. He said, you know, come on, do an ultra with me. I'm like, come on, man. I'm smoking cigarettes. I can't. You know, let me quit smoking, and get into running shape. February 2015, I quit smoking. April, I signed up for the race. The race is in August in Georgia. You know, I live here in Maryland.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. So it's 50 mile race I signed up for on trails out in a state park with my buddy. And I've
been straight off into the bushes. Like this.
So, you know, everybody thought I was nuts. I had 4 months to get ready. Went out there, ran it with him, and we beat his time from when he did it last year by 45 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was hooked. I said, that's it. I love running.
What were you weighing before, when you were in your unhealthy state?
You know, maybe at the worst, maybe 175.
And what do you weigh now?
About 128.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're like 40 pounds overweight.
Yeah.
With Boston coming up?
Yeah.
And how many miles a day, a week do you
Okay.
run?
So some people, you know, will train maybe 50, 60 miles a week, and they'll be able to perform really well there, even, you know, so far as to qualify for the Olympic trials. The elite marathoners out there, you know, 120, 140 miles a week. Yeah. So
I need a scooter for that.
And I've been doing about like 110, 115 a week.
That far away from being elite. And so the taper.
The taper. So about 2 weeks out, you just, you know, there's all these different taper plans you can follow. You know, and people will experiment and kind of customize over the years with what works for them. So this season I've been trying shorter and sharper tapers. I would wait until 2 days before the race, and then I would just cut the mileage a lot, and then cut the mileage a lot one more time, and then race. For the marathon, you gotta start cutting, you know, more than 2 days out.
Shoot out a minute mile time.
At my level right now, somewhere between like, you know, 550 to 620 pace per mile, depending on what kind of track workout it is. Example, for a long progression, that might be anywhere from 16 to 21 miles total. You know, remember the elite marathoners, they're running the whole race below 5-minute miles.
What?
Yeah.
So who are the best? Like, who are the best? The Kenyans?
Yeah. Top guy is Eliud Kipchoge right now. He's, I mean,
What's his 204?
like 201.39, I think. That's the big barrier, right? The sub 2-hour marathon. And Eliud Kipchoge almost did it in a very controlled experiment. They were on a closed track. I think it was.
How did he choke?
He actually performed really well. It just didn't come out. You
Didn't
know?
win. Didn't get there.
Yeah.
Was that in a race or was that in a lab?
Well, it was on a closed racetrack, and it was like with.
Did they have like fans blowing him around?
No, they had pacers around him to kind of break the wind. They had a pace car up ahead.
Why would you want people fighting around you?
No. Oh, kind of helped.
All that carb loading.
Yeah, I know, to deflect the air.
Paula Radcliffe would be good at it.
Yeah.
Remember her?
Yeah.
Do you remember Berlin when Jesse Owens won? Won like 4 gold medals, I think. And up on the dais, the guys were like doing this. But he was up there and he's like, they were like, Heil Hitler. He's like, I'm Hitler. It's a nervous laugh, right?
Yeah.
Woo! Me. He was saluting the flag.
Yeah,
But,
which is good.
yeah. You probably know this, but I don't. Who are the best middle distance runners? Ethiopians?
At many distances, the Kenyans and Ethiopians are pretty dominant.
Because I thought about this as, you know how you get DoorDash?
What's DoorDash?
DoorDash when you probably don't. You order food, takeout,
Okay.
and they bring it to you on a scooter or a car.
Oh yeah.
But they're like and burning fuel and all that shit.
Yeah.
What about you ordered your food, and say if you lived across town,
Yeah.
a Kenyan will run it to you. But anyway, if you're just several blocks, an Ethiopian will run it to you.
Yeah.
But if it's just 1 block or 2, a Jamaican would run it because it's sprint.
Oh yeah, you get there real quick.
How about that? Athletes make ends meet.
Yeah.
Can't all work for NASA. So they can train while they earn money. And there's no footprint unless they have to run through the park and it's muddy.
Yeah. That's very enterprising. You're an entrepreneur. You
I come up with these ideas.
Ace in
the Hole's the only thing I've actually followed through with. I've thought about this before.
Yeah, well, you can pair it with the show, because then when you get hungry during the show, you just punch up your runner's delivery service, and they'll just come right through the door.
Across the street. Whoa, Usain Bolt. Thank you.
Yeah.
You want some jerk chicken? I know you like it.
Oh.
I see runners like skinny and like,
Yeah.
But you've got some decent like density in your muscles, and
Yeah,
just give us a blast. Look at that.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
A lot of runners kind of avoid the strength training. I think it's really valuable. Good core stability. I mean, you're swinging your arms. That's part of the gait. I think having a strong core and upper body helps stabilize you when you're running. Leads to good running form. There's some at least anecdotal evidence that helps you recover better from all your workouts overall.
Right.
Get a little more growth hormone going.
And I was going to ask you about this too, because long duration training, it can reduce your testosterone. Do you feel that the resistance training brings that up, or do you still have to take boner pills?
No. So the weightlifting helps. Diet plays a big role too. You want to have a healthy amount of saturated fats in the diet that helps testosterone levels, helps give a good hormone environment in the body. And, I read an article.
You shoot? What do you shoot? Shooting?
I used to. Well, I do shoot. I shoot guns. No. That was like an interjection, like, shoot.
You can say fuck. This is Ace in the Hole. It's a safe space.
Fuck. I read that it's really apropos, and you'll see why. And according to the article I read, just thinking about sex produces more testosterone than eating, the recommended daily amount of saturated fat.
That's exactly right.
The other thing that I find helps is to just be aggressive. If you're angry, yell. Feeling pissed off and you want to act pissed off, act pissed off. I mean, I think that those behaviors also influence what your brain tells your body to do. So,
rather than holding it in and
don't hold it in. Don't worry about that. Don't just let it out and just be yourself. Eat healthy, and just watch your performance. That to me that's the biggest litmus test. That your hormone levels are probably pretty good. If you're recovering well.
Acidic or alkaline?
Acidic or alkaline? I haven't really dug into that.
What are you talking about litmus test then?
As a figure of speech.
Okay, it's a good one. You're 37 now.
Yeah.
How long do you think you'll keep doing marathons? Because the first person that did a marathon died Or, hold on, was he in ICU for a while?
Back then they didn't have ICU. So you're talking about the ancient Greek fellow, right? Yeah, no, I mean, according to, as legend would have it, he was just a goner.
Just straight away. No
straight
ICU.
Away. No ICU. I think the best they could do is just drive a dagger through his heart and put him out of his misery.
Why?
What are they gonna? They don't have ICU. Give him a warrior's death.
I mean, he's a legend forever. What's his name?
Oh, Phil.
Phil.
Yeah, no,
right.
That's Philippides. Philippides. It's
Philippides.
Something like that. Philippides or some Greek thing.
Did he go, Philippides, victory?
I want to believe he did, because that's exactly what I would have done.
Philippides, Adam, victory.
Yeah.
We won the Battle of Marathon.
Yeah.
Boston.
Yeah.
Full of mass holes. Mass holes.
I've heard that expression before.
Yeah. Are you worried about any incident like that happened in 2003?
No. I mean, stuff like that could happen anywhere, anytime.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't worry about that kind of stuff. You know,
It's too fast for it anyway.
I'll outrun the shockwave from the blast.
Just in case, just check and make sure there's no drills being done. So every time there's an incident that happens with mass casualties, there's they're doing drills, either military drills or police drills. So just Google that before you go. If there are, just be wary. If they're not, you're fine. You're good. Your macros through the day: protein, carbs, fat.
Yeah.
What's the breakdown?
Carbs are 70% of daily calories. Protein and fat are about 15% each.
Does that add up? Yes.
Yeah. So that
telemetry data is good.
Yeah. So the interesting thing about that, you know, a lot of people are like, "Oh, you runners are so skinny. You're not eating enough protein." And I just kind of chuckle and I say,